Hi, we students of Group 10, Jagdish, Murli, Prudvi, and Soumya, under the supervision of Dr. Lee, Professor of Computer Science at UMKC, have created the project 2048 as part of our summer course Big Data 2014. As for 2048, it is a very popular touch-based game wherein the users have to add the tiles with similar values. As you can see, the two tiles add up to become a 4 and 4s become 8. So the target is to create a tile with the value 2048 with all the possible directions that we can go from left, right, top, and bottom direction. What we did was to convert this touch-based game into a gesture recognition game, wherein with the help of gestures we could move the tiles in any of the four directions. For this, we managed to recognize five gestures, the four being right to left, left to right, top to bottom, and bottom to up, and the fifth gesture being the restart for the restart thing. The tools that we have used to develop this game are the basic Android Development Kit SDK and Cloudera Virtual Machine, HBase, Mahout, and RESTful services. This is how our home screens look. The one on the left is the initial screen from where you could navigate to the main game 2048. That's on the right. And there's one more option of the pie chart which would represent the data that we have collected when the user plays the game onto a pie chart, the one on the right, which actually divides the number of motions that the user has performed between the five categories that we could recognize in our project, that is left, right, top, bottom, and restart. And once the user is able to complete the game, the screen on the left actually shows up the report kind of thing that we are able to generate from the user gestures and the game options. We try to show the total score, which is a standard thing in the 2048 game. Along with that, we try to capture the total number of moves the user made and unscored moves in which the user couldn't score even though he could make a valid move. And the maximum response time is actually the time the user took the most to respond to a situation in the game. We tried to calculate this time from the maximum response times of three numbers. We just calculated the average and took that out as the maximum response time for a given situation. And we also tried to analyze the game plan of the user on the basis of his moves. To solve a 2048 puzzle, the users would have to stick to a particular strategy where they would avoid using one of the gestures as a chief input mode because it could get the tiles fixed. So we try to analyze the moves of the user and come up with this kind of strategy plan about the user's game. And we do this on the basis of a text file that we create from each and every move of the user. We try to capture the direction in which he's trying to slide the tiles and the score at which he did that particular move, and we are just trying to capture the timestamp for logging purpose. And the last column on the data row that we collect is a time difference between the last step and the current step that he has made. As for the future scope of our project, we plan on continue this project so that an application could be built wherein it could solve the 2048 for itself. And we would like to thank Dr. Lee and Fei Chen for all the help. Thank you.